Are you always feeling tired and less energized throughout your day? Well, if you pay attention to these 5 things I'm about to explain to you today, then you're going to feel greatly energized and feel less tired throughout your day. As a personal trainer who have been coaching clients, I do have crazy hours, sometimes early mornings, late nights, and usually I used to feel very tired throughout my day. But a lot of the things I'm about to explain in this video is going to help you, because I am no longer feeling tired because I've exactly addressed the issues that I'm about to explain, and I'm going to provide solutions to you. So listen, pay attention, and try to follow the steps I am going to be explaining in this video. Now, there are 2 things that will impact most of us as we go through our days that you should be aware of. Okay, the number one is, as we are getting older, we tend to lose mitochondria, and the less mitochondria we have, the less ATP we have in our cells. So what does that mean? Mitochondria is the part of the cells that help us feel energized throughout the day, and ATP is the molecules that provide the energy in the mitochondria for us to feel great and to feel energized throughout the day. So it's important to know that as you are getting older, we tend to lose mitochondria and those ATP molecules. The second thing that we need to be aware of, people with medication, taking medication. We all know that some medications have side effects of tiredness, so you need to be aware of this, and it could impact how you feel throughout the day. Chronic diseases like heart disease and depression could affect how we feel throughout the day, so it's also important that you pay attention to those conditions. A combination of those 2 things would cause a lot of problems. You want to make sure that if you're getting older, you're being more cautious about what you do, your activity levels, and also making sure that you avoid a lot of the chronic related diseases if you can. That is the caveat there, but let's get into today's video, and I'm going to address those 5 things now. The number one thing that might be causing us tiredness is lack of sleep. Sleep is important, and it's not only sleep, but good quality sleep. Lack of sleep might cause increase in cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone in our body, and the higher the stress levels are in our body, the more tired we get. So it's important that with sleep you practice a bedtime routine where you set yourself a time when you go to bed and a time when you wake up. Within those 2 periods, you want to make sure that you push away all those gadgets, electronics away from you, so that they are not distractions to your sleep, so that you can get enough and focus on getting enough sleep. The other thing that you want to be doing is keeping your room on the cool side rather than the hot side, because if you have a hot environment, you're more likely to wake up, and that might affect the quality of sleep that you have. So you want to keep your room on the cooler side, and if you do those 2 things and you aim to sleep at least 7 hours every day, your energy levels are going to be so much sustained, and you're going to have good energy dispensed throughout your day, which is going to help you fix a lot of the tiredness that you have throughout the day. The second thing that is making you more tired and impacting your energy levels is a poor diet. Not eating enough vitamins and minerals which aid in the production of ATP is going to make you more tired, because you don't have the ATP molecules to be able to power you throughout the day. Also, eating too much processed foods would cause inflammation, which impacts your ability to produce ATP. So it's important to be able to look at the amount of processed foods you're eating as well. In addition to that, eating foods with added sugar spikes your insulin levels and increases the blood sugar levels in your blood, which has an inadvertent impact in how you feel, because those sugar spikes means more energy, and it also has sugar depth, which means less energy, which is that period where you get tired. So you want to be careful about eating too many foods with added sugars. One thing I would advise is focus on eating whole foods, lean proteins, and the more lean proteins you have impact your ability to get more ATP production, and focus on vegetables to help you with the vitamins and the minerals that will aid in that production of ATP and to help you have sustained and controlled release of energy into your bloodstream by releasing and controlling the amount of sugar that goes into your blood, because the vegetables comes in with the fiber that aid exactly in that process. Now, the third thing that could increase your tiredness levels throughout the day and have an impact on your energy levels would be inactivity. I know a lot of you say you actually get more tired when you become active, but that's only temporary. The more active you become, the more you excite your baseline energy levels, which is your basic metabolic rate, by trying to increase your muscle, which is what muscle does. Because you're getting more active, it helps you burn more calories, and your body inadvertently will ask you for more energy. And provided you're eating your lean proteins, which help you in the production of ATP, you're actually helping yourself be more active and less tired, because you are more active in that process. So it's important that you push through those initial stages, if you're a beginner, to try to gain the benefits of exercising, which will actually help you in increasing your basic metabolic energy levels and to increase the processing of energy or ATP production, which will help you be more energized throughout your day. Which is why it's important to focus on weightlifting, which helps you with the ability of gaining more muscle throughout the process, and eventually you help yourself with your energy levels throughout your day. Because the less active you are, the less mitochondria is being produced and the less ATP molecules are being produced. So you have less energy and less mitochondria are being produced to help you have more energy eventually. So if you're keeping yourself inactive, you're thereby telling your body to produce less ATP. So by being more active, your body has to naturally produce more ATP, which is the energy molecules, to be able to give you energy to sustain the activity that you have to do. So eventually what I'll advise most people is to keep pushing through the initial level of tiredness that you get from just starting exercising, and eventually as you progress through your exercising, the more muscles you're going to have, the more active you're going to become, because muscle is an active tissue and it will get you less and less tired, because your body will naturally produce more ATPs to help you through that process. The fourth thing that is causing you to be more tired and have less energy is too much stress. If you're stressing a lot throughout your day, throughout your week, during work, after work, about different things in your life, the more your cortisol levels will increase, which will increase inflammation. The more inflamed and the more your cortisol levels are high, the more tired you become, which impacts on your energy levels, because the production of ATP is being reduced. And when ATP is being reduced, you have less supply of energy throughout your body, which impacts the ability or your ability to be more energized throughout the day, because there's no energy that's being produced. What I advise when you have those stressful times of your life is to engage into different things and activities like yoga, walking, swimming if you enjoy it, just to get out your mind out of the things that make you to think a lot and causes those cortisol levels to increase. Stress hormones, the higher it is, the less likely you're going to be able to produce ATPs that will help you in the energy production that you need for you to keep being active. Training, if that's what helps you to get out of your mind, that will be more helpful during that process throughout the day. Well, the last but not the least on that list of things that will cause you to be more tired and less energized will be social isolation. The more isolated you are, the more you're going to likely cause or fall into depression. And the more depressed you are, the less likely you're going to be able to spend more energy, because you're again impacting your energy levels by increasing your cortisol levels. What I advise most people is to try and get out there. It doesn't mean focus on social media like Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok nowadays. It's just to try and meet with people face to face and try to get activities from doing that. That will get you more active, that will help you on your depression thoughts, and that will get you more active, more out there, more energy levels through meeting new people that might actually increase your energy levels through that way. So if you can meet more people during those periods, whether it's friends, families, and try to engage into activities, bike riding, talking, walking together, that would help you towards getting more energized and in the production of ATP, which would be the energy sources to help you sustain those activities. I know I talked a lot about sleep and nutrition. I'm going to be coming out with more videos explaining those different topics, sleep and nutrition, so you can have a bit more in-depth knowledge on what you need to pay attention to when it comes to those two topics. So make sure that you stay tuned for those videos, you like, you subscribe, you follow the channel, and let me know in the comment section what else you would want me to address in the upcoming videos. And I will make sure to produce those videos for you and to help you along your fitness and your health journeys. Without any other thing, I will leave you to it, and until next time, peace.